Hello and welcome to Ooh, good Lord mercy. Hi, I'm Mallory. Pardon the mess behind me if there isn't like all this. And the lighting is not that bright, but we're gonna roll with it. And if you're new here, I'd love to welcome you to my world. So don't forget to subscribe down below and hit that notification bell. Yeah, so I wanted to talk about exercising and working out and things in general. Like there have been things that I've been doing that I started back in November of last year, but like a little bit before Thanksgiving or a little after. And I did it every day or every night. And I was like feeling better and I was like gaining all these new tools and insights. And then what happened was I was in Disney and I didn't really have the time. So then I played catch up and then like I would do things and now I'm like kind of falling off. But I think it takes either 28 or 31 days to make or break a habit. And I've been slacking lately. And I personally don't think that that's great. And so there's stuff I definitely want to get back to doing. And one of those is exercising daily. The reason I kind of stopped was the basement was just like where allergies go to die. I mean, it was just really, really bad. And I miss being on like the elliptical or like some sort of, except treadmills. They make me dizzy. I don't know why. I'm fine on an elliptical and I'm fine on a stationary bike. So something like that would be like great to have in my life. Also around me, no, it's actually over there is my yoga mat. So I'm just like, I gotta start doing yoga more. And I found something, her name's Adrienne and she has like a YouTube channel and she did like a 30-day yoga challenge, and I think each video's a little over 30 minutes, like maybe 37 minutes and 52 seconds, something crazy like that. And I started with like the first one and I haven't done any others since, but that's gonna try to be my goal, is to do this 30-day yoga challenge and see if I feel better physically and mentally, because lately I've been really like stressed out, intense, even more so than normal. It's like there's just so much going on and it really does smell really, really bad in my house downstairs, so being in the living room is not desirable right now. So what I might do is whip out the old yoga mat. Now that I have nice space on my floor here, I still have a little mess from the other day when I was filming. I have to clean up, but I could just use my laptop or my iPad to just, you know, get the video going and just follow along that way. So that's something I really want to try to do and see if I can like stick with it, because I think yoga is great for your body and your mind. It's very good like to like relax yourself, but I do think it can challenge you and it is a workout. I've also heard and seen of like a 28, maybe 30-day like Pilates challenge. So I might try to find one of those, but I don't think I want to do them at the same time. I'd want to do like one first and then the other, just to see if I can actually like complete something. But this week and like last week, I've been extra exhausted and just so many things going on, and I kind of have an idea of why. So until things like get situated, I'm not really up for much. I think I'm gonna, excuse me, try to go for a walk today. But I wanted to talk about, like, if you go on YouTube, that's a beauty, right? You go on YouTube, you can type in, oh, an exercise for this, a workout for that, whatever, and like thousands of channels come up. I've done a lot with Fitness Blender, or fitnessblender.com. And they do some nice things, and there's Yoga Zone. I love that because it's just 20 minutes, really easy. Maury Windsor and her Pilates videos, I love those because they're like 21, 22 minutes. So it's something like easy, and you can easily do like a yoga and then a Pilates, or in whatever order you like. So there's stuff that I like. And then there's Jessica Smith TV, and she does some like cardio stuff where you're just kind of like, for 30 minutes or an hour, however long you'd like, kind of like walk in place, like indoor cardio, because I'm not always in the mood to go outside and like get a mile in. at least a mile, you know. More would be better. So this way I'm just in the comfort of my living room and I'm just like marching along doing my thing. So I might try to bring up some of my workout stuff or just bring out the yoga mat and do what I can in my room where it smells the least. Because whenever I'm out west and I'm in the sunshine, because it's like hardly ever cloudy or like it barely rains, just being outside in fresh, clean air and where the sun is shining and where I'm like walking and hiking and rock climbing and like all that fun stuff, I feel like 10,000 times better. And then even like in Disney World, it's like sunny a lot in Florida. It's a sunshine state. And you do a lot of walking in Disney. Sure, my feet might like bear the brunt of it all, but mentally like I feel better. Like, and when I've talked to people about working out and exercise, they always look at me like, oh, you're not fat, you don't need to lose weight, blah, blah, blah. If I did lose some weight, would I be ecstatic? Yes. Is that my main goal at this point in my life? No, it's more for my mental health because working out is a great stress buster. And you're getting all those good endorphins, all the good feel-good hormones. And I've been told multiple times by one of my doctors that if you, I think it's a mile or 2 miles a day, but like walking at a brisk pace, none of that like leisurely, and you're just jibbing and jabbing with your walking partner, or you're just taking your sweet time. Like, no, like you're hoofing it, like sparks are flying off your feet, kind of the speed my mom goes. If you do that every day, that will equal taking one antidepressant. So if you're someone who is struggling a little bit and not feeling your best, but you don't want to be on medication, or maybe you don't fully qualify for that, just working out. Like I said to my mom the other day, when we used to go to the gym with Jeremy, I'd come home, like, because we'd have, like, a nighttime workout, like, at 7, and it'd be, like, an hour. I'd come home, I'd be in the best mood I felt all day, smile on my face, I had all this energy, like, then I'd come home and I'd be dancing around the house, singing music, like, having a grand time of myself. And I noticed that when I was working out every day, or most every day, like, usually I'd take, like, Sunday off or something, I was just feeling mentally, like, a lot better. And then when you notice things, even if it's like the subtlest change in your body ever, you feel even more better, at least for me anyway. Like the whole no pain no gain, like yes, sometimes it hurts to go up the stairs or to sit up out of bed because it's like feeling like you're doing 10,000 sit-ups, but you're like, you know what, I'm working on my muscles. And if you retrain how you're thinking about yourself, like that also helps you to feel better. Because before it's like, oh, I gotta work my abs so I can like have a 6-pack and look like, you know, some like supermodel, whatever. It's not about that. If at any point I gained abs, I wouldn't be like, oh, too bad I gained abs. Like, no, I'd be happy, right? But what I want to work on is strengthening my core muscles and making those strong. Because a nice strong core helps with your back. And because I have a bad back, like that's, you know, it's all about that kind of stuff. And I was doing good and then like not so great. That's the thing with me. I either will start a project and never finish it, or I can just never get to start in a project. So I'm trying to make a more conscious effort of like, look, you gotta do things for yourself, Mallory, if you want to feel better and get out of ruts and funks that you fall into. Because sure, things can easily, your anxiety can be 10,000 times worse. You can fall into a depression, anything that's not fun. Or you can try to be ahead of it all and beat it as best as you can using tools and techniques. Like just simple breathing practices. Or just, you know, you just got to keep moving your body. You just got to keep going. There's progressive muscle, was it PMR, progressive muscle relaxation? I don't know if you've ever done that, but that's where like you tense certain parts of your body and hold it for like 5 seconds and then you release. So then naturally like you become more like loose and relaxed. Or there's like body scans where you just kind of like lay down or you're sitting in a chair and you like focus on your breathing and you just try to become aware of your body and try to like ease up the tension with your breath, which is similar to yoga, I guess you could say. So I want to like do more of that, and I'm thinking of maybe like taking some drop-in yoga classes or just doing something. I think my local library, not mine, but like the library I always go to, in the town over, they did chair yoga, and I don't know if they're bringing that back. I also want to do like more meditating. I think that would be really crucial and beneficial to me. But back to YouTube. So there's so many people and channels and things, and whatever works for you is great. But someone that is fairly popular and who I've become a fan of recently, Blogilates, Cassidy on YouTube. What I like about her is, one, is just her like positive energy and like her upbeat spirit. Like right out of the box, she's like, we're gonna do this and it's gonna hurt, but like it's great. And so already you're just like, wow, like yeah, like you're already feeling like pumped up about the workout. But what I like about her is her honesty. Like there's times where she'll be like, whew, this is burning, or I'm feeling it now, and like you can even see in her face sometimes she's just like or whatever. And and she's not kidding. Like when she's speaking the truth, I'm just over, yeah, I'm on the other side. I use my Apple TV, so like a nice big screen to watch her on, and I do stuff in my living room, and I'm just like, oh, I feel you, girl. Like where I feel like a lot of these workout videos I've come across over time, I can't help but wonder like how many times was like, did they cut and edit, and like did people take breaks? I mean, in my mind, you can't just be that smiley like for 30 plus minutes straight while your like leg is shaking, your abs are killing, and like your arms want to fall off. Like you can't just be that happy and that perky. So I think there's like, you know, some secrets going on behind the scenes there, but I feel like with Cassidy, it's not like that at all, and I love how cute her outfits are, and sometimes they coordinate with like her mat, her yoga mat, and sometimes her pants blend in. And I think she does have like a exercise workout clothing range line, and I'm very intrigued. I think Leanne says here on YouTube recently purchased some stuff, and said it was like really good quality. Cause I'm always in the hunt for good price, really good quality workout clothes, because I have issues with like workout pants. I just get all my stuff at like TJ Maxx, Marshalls. I have looked at like Kohl's, but it's a little bit pricier. I haven't checked Century 21 in a long time, but the one thing I can't get over is the price of sports bras and how like expensive they are. I'm someone who likes to use a sports bra. I don't know why I'm sharing this with y'all, but because my mom keeps asking me about them, because I got like two new ones not that long ago, and she's like, you do wear a shirt over this, right? I'm like, I do. I said, sometimes people, they just wear a sports bra, and I guess that's, you know, socially acceptable or whatever, and maybe they have the body where they don't feel like they need to cover anything up, but I'm not like that. I'm like, let's keep it covered, people. So I guess my mom didn't want me just like wearing the, I don't know, but anyways, that's that little tidbit or snippet into my life. And today I am going to try to force myself to go out and go for a walk. I haven't been feeling that great, and I do get dizzy sometimes, so that's not fun. I probably can't go as fast as my mom would like. Also, I'm trying to fix my feet. My one toenail, occasionally it hurts, but I think it's slowly getting better, and the last thing I need is like improper footwear and walking really fast, and then afterwards having my toe throb. My other toe, I think probably has some like ingrown toenail situations going on that I need to go fix or evaluate, because sometimes that toe hurts. So given like my feet and how they got really, really roughed up in Disney, I like to take it easy. But I just wanted to talk about working out and how I plan on getting better at it. I used to write down in my calendar, or whatever you want to call it, my big old agenda thing, like every night, be like, ooh, arms, legs, abs, whatever, and throw in a little bit of cardio. I feel like cardio, that alone is like a miracle worker, because you're pumping your heart, you're getting your blood flowing, like it's very healthy. And again, it's like one of those stress buster, mood boosters. So I have, y'all may see, and it's not for you guys, but like, I didn't make it with the intention for y'all, but if y'all want to like utilize it, like go right ahead. I have a weekly workouts playlist, and that's because I went ahead and took some of my favorite channels or people or types of videos, and I wanted them all in one place. Because what I would do sometimes is like I would just randomly look for things and just kind of put it in a watch later spot, and then sometimes Shelby and I, we work out together with Bosu balls, balance balls, and hand weights, and doing squats, lunges, and just like using your body. And then sometimes I will put on like something to follow along to, and she helps me out with it, or we do yoga together, because I mean honestly it's a nice way to end a workout, like a hardcore workout session, to like stretch your body in a nice gentle way with yoga. And that's the thing too with yoga, you can be like as easy as you want, or you can go hard. So back to Cassidy and really liking her, I have saved a lot of her like buns and thighs workouts, her abs and her arms. So my plan is, because I want to try something, an experiment if you will, I want to pick one of her arm videos, one of her leg videos, butt videos, or if it's a combo, that's fine, and her abs. I want to pick like, you know, targeted areas of my body. And then for like a month, maybe, or 30 days, whatever, I want to pick a time slot. And then almost every day, at least 3 to 4 times a week, I want to, in addition to hopefully more yoga and all that goodness, just do that alone and like try to see if I can get more muscle in my arms, get a little bit stronger with my upper body, get more of a toned butt, and like my thighs, because when my thighs feel really nice and toned, I feel a lot better about myself. So, and I'm not about to be like, I mean, the people that I kind of envy a little bit is like Demi Lovato and Kevin Hart, because they're like working out like all the time, and the things that they can do are impressive, but you have to realize like they didn't just do that overnight. Like it took time to get to where they are now in their workouts, but like Demi's like learning mixed martial arts and all this fun stuff that I'm just like, I don't know if that's for me, but you go girl. So because I do know after a while, if you stop seeing results, it's because like your body's used to whatever you're doing. So you need to kind of trick it and retrain the muscles to like work. So I figured I'll pick one, I'll do it for X amount of time, and then still probably use her, because again, like I have a few of her stuff, and pick a different set. So some things might be similar, but some things hopefully will be different. And then like I'll do that and I'll just see what happens. Like I kind of just want to like train my body to like do certain things rather than just a random mixed workout, which in the end it still might be that way, but I'm just focusing on like certain areas and doing the same exercise on those areas for like a month or more, and then going from there and like switching it up. And now that it is like hopefully getting nicer out, you know, I feel like there's no excuse to not be outside and to be getting cardio in that way. But I also just love hopping on an elliptical or something, so I've been looking online, because my mom also likes to use the elliptical, to see if, like what kind of exercise equipment people are selling that are in good shape, that maybe it's been slightly used but it still works, because I kind of want to put something in my room, which sounds crazy, or wherever I end up. I definitely want like to be near a gym or have some sort of equipment in my house. This one place, like what would you call it? Like a living, like a complex, a community, I don't know what you'd call it without like giving it all away, like, but it is a like, yeah, it's like it's community where you live, and they have like a clubhouse, it has like a little gym, they have like outdoor bocce ball and like fun things for all like year round. And so I just thought it'd be really cool to like live in a complex where there's like a mini gym on site. That way I always have access to something. So those are my workout thoughts and just random things in between about myself, and how I really feel my best when I am active, and it isn't always easy for me to do, but I definitely want to try to put in an effort. This 30-day yoga challenge, I do plan on finishing it. I started day 1 on a Wednesday, which was how many days ago? Today's Sunday. So like what, 4 days ago? You can figure out the math if I did it wrong. But I haven't like boom, 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 boom. And it might not be a boom, 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 boom. It might be like once a week, not every day. But I plan on finishing all 30 videos. I don't know when it will get done, but I plan on doing it. And I figure I'll let you all know this in case you want to work out too. And you're just like, I don't know, but you're curious what I like and what I'm into. That Workly Week Out playlist, y'all can, you know, I think y'all have access to it. It's not private or anything, but that's why I created it, and it's there, so feel free to peruse if you want. And I also figured y'all can like check in on me and be like, how you doing? Are you still like being active and stuff? Because this video is getting long, but if you know me, I like to do outings with my friends. And normally we go bowling because like what can you do in the winter? But now that nicer weather is coming out, I want to do active activities with my friends. Like invite them to parks and like let's just like have lunch and like go for a nice walk, or maybe do a picnic lunch might be fun one day. You know, just like do things where you're like moving and grooving. And then my dad and I, we've talked about like, ooh, let's just go to a mall when it's like really bad weather and just like do laps around a mall. Which, hey, why not? People do that, you know? So, I know my dad was also gonna up his game, but I don't know if he has or hasn't. But I might be like, yo, let's get some walking on. Like, let's Google some fun places that we can like hike or walk around. So like on a nice Saturday, he and I can like spend some time together and like go explore. So that's something like fun that we all could do. Yeah, that's my plan going forward, is to try to be more active and more active with my friends. Because I think when you do things with like a group of people, or even one other person, or a dog even, like it makes it a lot better. And you're just like, oh, I have a little companion with me. And so I used to do that a lot. I used to take Lily for walks, but lately I haven't. And maybe when the weather's nice, I'll be like, listen, I'm gonna borrow your dog for a little bit. So that's the plan, Stan. And I gotta try to be more active when I'm down in Naples, because it's very easy to veg out. But it's like, no, we're gonna walk to the beach and not take the tram, and we're gonna maybe walk along like the long way. And my mom told me when you walk on sand, you burn more calories. I don't know, it's definitely like, it's hard walking on sand, especially like the white fluffy stuff. It's a lot easier when you're like down on the by the ocean, or in my case the Gulf of Mexico, and it's like wet and like compacted. But anyways, that's my story. If you have any comments, questions, suggestions, feel free to leave those down below. And while you're down there, don't forget to check the description box so you can find me on social media. I'm pretty much everywhere. Come say hey. Don't forget to like this video. Give it a big old thumbs up. It lets me know that you like these kinds of videos and you'll want more, because maybe I'll do an update video if you like.